If I were Edwin Sifuna, the Secretary General of ODM, I would just resign from the position because it has reached a point whereby Sifuna seemed not to be feeling comfortable in the party that he's the custodian of everything. Sifuna was in Mombasa in a meeting that was held by ODM members, I think ODM officials. And in this video, Sifuna is actually, he seems to be frustrated because imagine you speak as a secretary general, then whatever you say is like rubbished. So I want you to watch this video that has gone viral where Sifuna had to leave an ODM meeting prematurely. So here is the video.
Kuna mbunge ametoka hapa, rafiki yangu, yeye anaongea mambo yake na Ruto. Mimi hiyo mambo yake mimi sijui, mimi niko na yangu. Mimi nasema chama cha ODM kikijiandaa vizuri 2027 tunaweza kutoa rais. Na hata huyu Joe anaweza, kwani hawezi? Mimi nataka chama cha ODM chichukue uongozi na tumechoka kungojea kama vijana.
Nimesikia katibu mkuu ya chama nafikiri ameenda akisema ya kwamba yeye hajui mambo ya Ruto. Sisi ndio tunajua mambo ya Ruto. Yeye labda hajui kwa sababu yeye siku hizi anatembea na mama anaitwa wa Mshomba. Unajua wa Mshomba haelewi mambo ya Ruto na haelewi mambo ya broad based na haelewi mambo ya ambayo inaelekea wapi na imetoka wapi. Sasa ukitembea na wa Mshomba utajua namna gani mambo ya broad based. Huwezi kujua. Sasa yeye nimesikia sasa hapa amesema mimi sijui mambo, hiyo ni kweli yake. Na yeye ndio secretary general yetu lakini hajui mambo ya Ruto. Sisi ndio tunajua mambo ya Ruto na tuko katika broad based government. Si namna hiyo?
Na nataka niwaambie wote wajue sisi kama watu wa huku, mimi kama waziri wa serikali hii tumeamua hatutoki serikali kwanza, pili tunajipanga 2027 tuko na rais wetu, 2032 tukitaka hicho kiti.
Senator Edwin Sifuna, the SG of ODM, is a man in a political quagmire. So why do I say this? I'm telling you as we speak, Sifuna is a man who has no choice either to resign from his position as the Secretary General of ODM or to join Raila Odinga fully in supporting President William Ruto's government. So this is a man who is in a deep political shit. Why do I say so? This is a guy who has been used to sign documents that cemented the working relationship between Raila Amolo Odinga and President William Ruto's government. And is the same guy who is trying to distance himself from working with President William Ruto. You see, when you're against something, it's better you just stay away from it. And understanding Senator Sifuna has become a problem because many people know him as somebody who has always distanced himself from the UDA government, is somebody who has put it clearly out there that he will never work with President William Ruto. But on the other side, here is a man that is a political darling of Raila Amolo Odinga, is somebody that I would say Raila Odinga really values the most in ODM as a party because he's the Secretary General of ODM. You see, they say that when you can't fight them, the good thing to do is to join them. So what is happening is that the Secretary General of ODM, Senator Edwin Sifuna, is a man that has found himself at the receiving end as far as the relationship between ODM and UDA, that is Raila Odinga and President William Ruto's current working relationship is concerned, because we know that ODM and UDA are in a working relationship, and it is something that was officially reached upon through signing of memorandum. And you see, when all these things were being documented, Senator Sifuna was one of the key witnesses that were in charge of preparing and initiating all these agreements. Though it has been very clear that Edwin Sifuna has not been for the working relationship between the two leaders, despite him being the Secretary General of ODM. Now, Sifuna now he feels frustrated generally, because he's a man who is at crossroads. One side, he wants to be loyal to Raila Odinga. The other side, he wants to live up to his principles that he can't work with President William Ruto. So if there is someone who is uh, in a very tough position now, is Senator Edwin Sifuna, because he has personal values, and on the other side, he really wants to serve the interest of his boss, and that is Raila Amolo Odinga. If it reaches a point where you hold the highest office in a big party like ODM, and you feel frustrated more than any other person, I think the best thing, the most honorable thing Sifuna can do is to resign, and maybe buy time in ODM as just a member, just like any other elected leader in ODM, so that it doesn't seem to be a big deal when he airs out his opinion or thoughts about President William Ruto's leadership. So it's quite unfortunate for Honorable Sifuna, who wants to maintain a good relationship with his party boss Raila Odinga, whom I would say was his political godfather, while on the other side also he really wants to serve his personal values or principles that he can't work with the President William Ruto. So it's quite tough, but I think a time comes where if you really want to maintain good image, then just do the right thing, come out clearly to the public, and leave this position so that you are set free. Remember back in the days when Ababu Namwamba rather, was the SG of ODM. The moment he started going against the party position, especially Raila Odinga's position, he got a lot of setbacks. He was actually beaten up politically. And I remember it is the same Sifuna who was actually, can I say, was used to host Babu Namwamba. And now it is here glaring at him. I think people should learn from past incidences, so to avoid embarrassment, because Sifuna just resign so that you take a new political journey, if that is really going to be the case. So anyway, do subscribe to our channel, and this is the Pandit Report. I'm Dixon Oro, and let me get your opinion or your thoughts in the comment section. Like this video, and also don't forget to subscribe.